Alright, CSS battle time, and again, sorry it's late, so I'm gonna have to rush through this. Might not have the best result. I did get a look at this a little bit earlier, so kinda have an idea how I want to do this. Let's look again and make sure I wasn't crazy. Okay, so my idea is do border inline, and it's have this be the HTML with the border inline, right? And it can have in its own selector a box shadow down to be this bottom bar, and so that'll be the only one with like a box shadow, and that should be fine, just 30 pixels down, and we're golden. Then this would be the body, and we just collapse it in with some margin, be the same height, and it's done, right? Should work. And then we do a paragraph tag, and what we can do is it'll be border block, right? We give it the height to give it this, and then we spread it out with margin, and then we use scale to double the width of the borders. And I think that'll do it. So without further ado, let's get it going. So everything's getting this background. I think that's ultimately the choice on this one, is what the background is. Is it the white or is it the blue? What are you looking at? Is it white over a blue background, or is it blue on a white background? And that is what will determine your approach. And I think some of the best solutions, you know, when they're real clever, just amazing. Not that this is one, but it's when they see it properly. You know, like they really see what the pattern is. All right. Yeah, I think you know what I'm saying. So it's pretty cool when that works out. All right, let's just get the body margined in. Why is it over there? Oh, probably because overflow. All right, 0 on the top and bottom, good. And like 20. How are we doing? We're doing good. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and write this in its own selector, box shadow. And what we can do is actually put the color property on these, and then that'll save us from writing the same color twice. So 0, 30 pixels. Yeah, all right. Let's put the color property down here. And we're gonna pull this color off of the border and put it in there. So it'll work for border and box shadow. I mean, no matter what, I am in fact declaring the color twice, but the other option would be to put a border bottom on the HTML. And then, but then I'd have different top and bottom margins. So you'd have to add border bottom, you'd have to adjust the margins. And, well, I guess we could have a border bottom on the body as well. And if we had a border bottom on the paragraph tag, we wouldn't have to give it a height. So, okay. Hold on. Hold the phone. I'm kind of curious about this. So we have our borders. It's the top that's 0. Do I have, oh, I need to, right? That's it. We don't need a box shadow, and we're right where we need to be. Curious. Okay, so I didn't have to change the margins. Yeah, because, yeah, border box. Yeah, right. It's border, yeah. So the margins are to the borders. We added, it's still 50. Yeah, I see why, because I had already come down to this bottom one, and that's exactly where it was at. Cool. Oops, I don't know why I right-clicked there. That's perfect. Okay. That was the way to go. Add in a border width. We don't need. We do need this color, but for just on our border. Let's add the color and let's get rid of our width here. That's unneeded. Okay. Because we have border width here and we don't have to put pixels on it, which is also kind of a win. I actually like that. Let's put in a paragraph tag. Oh, I didn't think this through. Oh, no, it's border. It's border. It's border has a bottom border. So it's going to stretch all the way across. See, before I was dealing with border inline. So maybe we... Okay. So now what we're doing is we are declaring border inline, but here what am I doing? I can do on the paragraph tag that is here it is. Here I can declare it to be 0. So then I have to give it height. I'm wishy-washying on this. I need to hurry. Right? Now I have to give it a height of 30. Let's margin it. 0 on the top and bottom, but -1. Let's say 100. Oh, yeah, that's not going to work. Because it has that background. It's not going to be transparent. I know what to do. The background gets split up into just the HTML, the body, and the paragraph tag will now be transparent, and we're good. So a couple extra characters there. And then we still have to do scale. Okay, so now if I don't reassign B, that border bottom, which won't work, I could do like an outline on the HTML, but that's not going to be shorter than this. So let's leave that at 0. Let's do our scale. So we're kind of back around to where I was at. So I don't know which one would have been better. Let's see, I think it's this 2. Nope, other way around, 2, 1. All right, so we can drop our margins are going to be doubled with this scale. So, oh, that's where it's at. Let's hit submit. Let's see if we get the 100%. And let's decide if we want to do border width or just border inline. We have to give it the height, we have to do the scale, we have to do all this anyways. So I'm leaning towards, oh, but we don't have to do a box shadow. Let's look at what a box shadow looks like character-wise. 0, 30 pixels, and then we'd have, let's put the color in, because that's essentially what we'd have is like having the color. Okay, so that is shorter than border width, but once you add 30 pixels here, and the inline, border inline, so if we add in inline and 30 pixels, I'm just looking at number of characters across the spread, but we lose compared to border width and the variable. This is longer. Am I thinking about that right? It's very late. I need to stress that. I've had a long weekend. It's been good. I've gotten a major home project pretty much done. But the kids got to spend a lot of good time with their friends. I mean, it was a good weekend. A lot of productivity and memories. But I'm tired. And I don't think I'm thinking straight. All right, you know what? I just need to recognize where I'm at right now. And I think this is what I got. This is what I got. There's probably something there to make this a lot better, a reorganization. I think this is kind of the right idea, but it's not quite there yet. We're not there yet. Cool. Anyways, it's always fun. It's always a good time chasing these puzzles. Hope you're having fun too. That's the whole point of this. Have fun. Do it the way that you have fun with it. And yeah, let's just do our final minification and call it. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, there we go. And submit. 150 characters. It's alright. It's okay. It's a good start. I'd say that's a good start. Cool. Hope you're having a good time. I'll catch you later.